You know it's about to be a lovely day when the first thing I see in the morning are patch notes. The first thing I saw when I woke up. Oh well, let's see what surprises they have for us this time around. Patch notes 0327. Well, that's... Didn't believe it's like the 327th patch, but okay. Etherium reach Frontline region. Oh my god, seems like we are getting a new region. That's surprising. The region briefing. After a long period of hard work, the trailblazers of the empires have completed the initial exploration of the Etherium Reach region, and information is now made available to all Capsuleers. The Etherium Reach region consists of 15 constellations with a total of 100 systems, all of which have a security level assessment of below 0. The trailblazers from all major factions and the Thacker tribe have established stargates from the Forge, Molten Health and the Great Wildlands to the Etherium Reach region. Capsuleers can also use spatial rift elements to build routes and directly enter the Etherium Reach region. The Etherium Reach region is a frontline drone warfare region where frontline outposts can be anchored. So this is basically a bit different from what we used to see so far regarding the drones. Does seem like it will have stargates leading to the Etherium Reach, so it means that you don't necessarily have to go through wormholes, you don't have to use filaments to necessarily go there. But I can almost guarantee you the gates will be heavily camped, so yeah. But it's nice to see a open new region where you don't have to have filaments or, wormholes and stuff. So it's going to be quite interesting, I would say. Stargate. Currently 3 stargates have been established that lead to the Etherium region. They are Great Valence, BRT, OP, C-4DOW, the Forge, Pala LX-Q2-T and Molten Health Scarcon L4X-1V. Capsuleers can pilot any ship through these 3 targets to enter the Etherium Reach region. However, as docking is currently impossible, it is recommended not to drive capital ships, especially super capital ones, into the region. You know damn well we will have super capitals crawling at the gates. They're camping, waiting to kill stuff. The capital jump drive can be used for jumping within the region, but it cannot jump outside the region. We'll check the map when I log into the game in a second. System broadcast. Due to the environments and the influence of the Wayseekers, broadcast management centers have not yet been established across all systems in Etherium Reach, so it is impossible to check the list of online capsuleers. The number of local capsuleers will be shown as a question mark. Capsuleers may choose to broadcast their local messages so that other capsuleers in the current system can receive them, but doing so will reveal their presence. In short, that's not a very smart thing to do. Thanks to the smooth operation of the Stargate, the standing system can work normally in the region. Asteroid belt, similar to Cobalt Edge and the Kalevala Expanse, the Etherium Reach region has relatively rich gas reserves. As the security level decreases, the number of asteroid belts and the content of gas clouds found will gradually increase. Recent reports have revealed the presence of hidden Wayseeker drones within the asteroid belts, which may attack ships during their mining operations. Capsuleers are advised to maintain a high level of vigilance when mining. It's actually quite interesting, something that we've been waiting for a while. So maybe belt ratting will be a thing now in the new region. It's gonna be interesting to check out. Planetary interaction. The planetary materials in the Etherium Reach region do not have significant differences from the other drone regions. Etherium Reach is also a frontline Wayseeker drone. Etherium Reach is also a frontline region of the Wayseeker drones, filled with Wayseeker encampments, checkpoints, and ancient relics. The region is reported to have the relatively rare Wayseeker capital checkpoints, which may yield capital ship modules, fighter blueprints, and other loot when destroyed. Wayseeker Striker Fleet. The Trailblazers once tried to establish a station, but they were attacked by many Wayseeker drone striker fleets and thus suspended the construction plan. In the Etherium rich region, if a structure exits its defensive reinforcement state, the Wayseeker striker fleets will soon appear nearby and begin attacking it. Unmanned structures may be destroyed. Based on the past experience, the Wayseeker striker fleets will appear in 3 waves within 1 hour, and the size of each wave correlates to the system security level, with a chance for capital ship enemies at max. The Wayseekers in the strike fleet are all elite, and defeating them can yield various rewards, including advanced drone components, which can be used for module manufacture or drone upgrades. This kind of reminds me of stuff that we see in EVE Online, where you have NPC ships attacking outposts, stations, and stuff like that. So, very interesting addition. Frontline Outpost. Due to the environment, the common Capsuleer Outpost, Cooperation Outpost, and the Reconnaissance Outpost cannot be anchored in the Etherium rich region. Researchers have developed the Cooperation Frontline Outpost based on the Reconnaissance Outpost. This outpost has a completely different reinforcement mechanism. It remains in a reinforced state most of the time, making it immune to enemy attacks. The Frontline Outpost has foregone the Energy Anchor Point output interface. To increase its strength and stability, it initially possesses functions such as repair, construction, and hangar. However, it should be noted that it cannot dock supercarriers due to its small size. Advanced Reinforcement System. Once successfully anchored, the outpost will immediately enter an absolute reinforced state, defending against any attacks. At this time, there will be no Wayseeker strike fleets attacking. Outpost maintenance time default. The advanced reinforcement state requires 2 hours of maintenance every week, during which it will forcibly exit the reinforcement state. The maintenance period can only be set between 12 and 12 on Monday. Okay. Furthermore, if the action system of the current system are occupied, or any other system in the constellation is occupied, the reinforcement can only be set to either the earliest occupied system's reinforcement time within the constellation or reinforcement time of adjustment system to the current system. If a corporation holds sovereignty over an entire constellation, it can freely adjust the maintenance reinforcement time of one of its outposts within the default maintenance time range. Once set, the new maintenance time will automatically apply to all outposts across the systems within this constellation. How to obtain manufacture them based on the blueprints purchased from the markets. Anchoring restrictions. The anchoring function of the Frontline Outpost is currently not available. Capsuleers can manufacture and arrange fleets to transport it through the target to the Etherium rich region. Researchers are making final adjustments to the reinforcement system, and the anchoring function is expected to be available in 2 weeks. Tips: you can use a relatively safe time to transport the Frontline Outpost to the target system. Log off and then start anchoring after the maintenance on April 10th. Well, that's the developers, did they just support a log off trap? That's kind of funny. The trolls are trolls. The developers are trolls for sure. Jump clone. Due to the environment and the warfare, it is impossible to set the station in the Etherium rich region as the base. However, jump clone remains operational thanks to the strength cloning center. Please note that the Capsuleers may only enter Cobalt Edge or Etherium rich regions by clone jump up to 3 times a day. Otherwise, the nerve system of the capsule will be overwhelmed. Even the nerve relievers cannot relieve such a state. Okay, that's good to know. Insurance discount. As a reward for the capsuleers who bravely fought in the Etherium rich region, Concord, in cooperation with major empire insurance companies, offers additional discount for ships lost within the region. If a Capsuleers regular ship is destroyed in the Etherium rich region, they can apply an additional 50% discount when filling a insurance claim. Now, this only applies to regular ships and does not apply to capital ships. Tips: the final insurance points cost in the insurance claim interface will automatically be multiplied by 50% without any additional actions required by Capsuleers. New content. Frontline Special Rift Filaments. Based on the Expedition Special Rift Filament, Concord and other corporates have have introduced the Frontline Spatial Rift Filaments, which can be used to directly access the Ethereum Rich region. The first series of Frontline Spatial Rift Filaments include the 5 malls, all connected to the Ethereum Rich region, suitable for different combat needs. The specific models are Frontline 1 Spatial Rift Filament, which supports one battleship or one ship with lower tonnage, excluding industrial ships, which applies to all filaments below. Frontline 5 Special Rift Filament, which supports 5 ships. Frontline 10 Special Rift Filament supports up to 10 ships. Frontline 20 Filament Special Rift Filament supports 20 ships. 50 Spatial Filament supports 50 ships. Similar to the Expedition Spatial Rift Filament, Frontline Spatial Rift Filament can only be used when the ship's cargo hold does not carry any other cargo. Currently, both industrial ships and capital ships cannot use Frontline Spatial Rift Filaments. How to obtain Type 1, 5 and 10, purchase with ISK in the store, limited time. How to obtain Type 20 and 50, unknown. Oh, that's kinda spooky. I guess exploration will be one way to get them. Please note that the Homeward series of Spatial Rift Filaments can currently only be used in the Kalevala Expanse region. No new products have been released based on the research of the Homeward Spatial Filaments, aside from clone jumping and self-destructing when piloting a ship. Capsuleers can only leave the Ethereum Reach region through 3 stargates. So basically a choke point, 3 stargates. It's going to be very chaotic there, that's for sure. The Frontline series of Spatial Filaments are experimental product currently available in limited quantities, and they will be adjusted as technology develops in the future. Augmented Drone. After destroying the elite Wayseeker drones, researchers first obtained a variety of advanced drone components and used them for drone modifications. The first batch of the new Augmented Drones will be rolled out to include all 16 types of drones and 14 types of fighters. Upgrade material: Augmented Drone ×1, integrated drone ×1 plus blueprints plus various materials. How to obtain the blueprint. Regular blueprints can be obtained from the loot crates of Wayseeker series cosmetic anomalies, including Wayseeker checkpoints, Wayseeker capital checkpoints, and Wayseeker gravitational detection space. How to obtain the material can be obtained by destroying the elite enemies of the Wayseeker Centrum or Wayseeker Striker fleet. Wayseeker Centrum: there is now a chance to obtain advanced drone components by destroying elite enemies in the Wayseeker Centrum. The higher the strength of the enemy, the higher the chance of them to drop advanced components. The enemies in the Wayseeker Striker fleet are currently the strongest. Alright, that's good. And then there's the new Concord Pass that's also going to be out. Navigator program. Things that you usually don't like to. Things that I usually, not pay much attention to because they're not as important. Now, what is this? Bug fixes. Okay, well, that's good to know that some bugs have been solved there. So, let me check out that new region on the map real quick, since that's one of the things that I'm curious about myself. So let's see. I actually kind of forgot where Ethereum is located. I know it's on the, I think on the east side of the map. So we're about to find that out. Oh, well, looks like we have a target. Okay, well, one moment. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry for the weird cut, and well, ignore the criminal timer for now. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Hold on a second. Okay, let's take a look at the map real quick. So Ethereum Reach. Alright, well, there it is. It wasn't actually that hard to find. It's quite a big region, I would say. Yeah, it's definitely a big one. I think this is probably the largest region that we have received so far, and it is, well, it's close to Kalevala Expanse, I guess, but far away from the normal space. So yeah, this is Ethereum Reach, and it has 100 systems, so definitely a sizable update coming up in the future, and I'm excited to see how this will go. Now, of course, all of these systems here will be interconnected, so that means there's going to be, no limits where you can go and can't go. It's like a classic null-sec system, but with drones, and in a way that's kind of unique because we haven't seen something like that. For example, I mean, Call of Edge, when this was released, as you can see, they're separated in different little constellations, and they are not connected with each other. The Kalevala Expanse is mostly connected. You can basically go from one system to the other. Technically, you can, but there will be some ship size restrictions. It is worth noting. And Etherium Reach, by the looks of it, will have no such restrictions. You can go here with any ship size, any ship class that you like. And honestly, I think that's kind of a very interesting change. And we will be seeing how this will go. Now, where are those systems that connect to the new region? I have honestly no idea. They are somewhere nearby, definitely. I mean, we got Wildlands. Yeah, it's this little thing here. Overall, it's going to be quite fun to see how this will go. But with that being said, that was the update for today. Definitely curious to see how it will be rolled out, and well, if you are, well, my advice would be, if you plan to have some fun, set up a camp on one of those gates that lead to the new region. I'm fairly sure those places will be quite chaotic, and I'm kind of excited to see how that will go. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. If you would like to support me, feel free to like and subscribe. And well, with that being said, stay safe. And as always, I'll see you next time.